What our goal is to bring mental health expertise into an area that might not have it. We are a small valley and we have the ability to make our mark on change in mental health. If we try to prevent every suicide, we will fail because we don't know who's out there that might be suicidal. But our goal is to have everyone in our community aware and open and knowledgeable about how to get someone help that they're concerned about. Because if we can reach those people, then the ripple effect is reaching all the others and finding those people that are suicidal or are depressed and get them the help that they need. The 4 pillars of what we provide. The first one is information and referral. You can call about anything you need and we'll hook you with someone who can do it. Second arm of what we provide is our crisis. And it's a mobile crisis. We'll come to you or you can come to us. And under crisis is our alternative to hospitalization, which is our virtual intensive outpatient program. Third arm of what we provide is our education and outreach. You have to educate the community to reduce stigma and raise awareness. And the fourth arm is our community collaborations. We work with any entity in this community that wants mental health expertise brought into their area of business.
The Aspen Hope Center is the beginning of what I think the mental health of the future is about. Instead of having to make diagnoses and then getting to see a psychiatrist who will almost invariably prescribe pills, we need to be able to reach out and talk to each other and to trust that there is somebody out there who can hear us and that there is an extended network in the community that can follow up. We need to integrate all of a community's healing resources, whether they are fly fishermen or trekkers or people getting older and dealing with their own limitations, but a community that's willing to reach out and talk to each other about what it is that we feel before we can't express it and then do something drastic to get away from our suffering.
We get a lot of men who say, I'm the head of my household, or I was taught to pull myself up by my bootstraps. I don't ask for help, that's not what you do. You tough it out. And those are some of the biggest success stories for us because they're people who have humbled themselves enough to accept help. And they might not be here today had they not. And I think that's the thing in this valley is a suicide makes a front page news. But what doesn't make the front page news are the 4 people who sat in here in the last 2 days talking about how they don't want to live anymore, yet they woke up this morning.
The longer you keep inside what it is that you're feeling, if you don't acknowledge it straightforwardly, if you don't say with your lips what you're really feeling in your heart, then sooner or later you're going to get sick. The entire paradigm of illness has to do with when the mind, the body, the spirit, the head, the lips, and the heart, the world of knowledge, the world of action, the world of emotion, it doesn't matter what you call this paradigm, but if you're not in truth, you're going to get sick. We need to be talking to each other more, not numbing ourselves with medications more, or not isolating ourselves and not coming forward.
If you have that connection, people are more apt to be open and to be real. And I think one of the things we hear from a lot of people is that connections are superficial, or people just as a knee-jerk response say, I'm fine, because they don't think anyone cares how they really are. When you say, I want mental health to be something we can all talk about, when you say, I want to volunteer and I want to get involved, you are taking one little step to helping the entire community, and your effort makes the entire community a better place.
Aspen is a remarkable community, and we need all of the resources that the Hope Center brings to this community to give us all hope, health, and happiness as we live in this wonderful valley.
We have a great collaboration with Aspen Hope Center. They are very committed to suicide prevention within the valley. They also support some of our patients when they leave the hospital with very intensive outpatient programs.
How many different organizations can you be involved in? You can actually say you're saving somebody's life.
I reached out to the Aspen Hope Center when my family was going through a difficult time, and I just can't tell you how important they were to that process.
There are no topics that should not be discussed. If they're difficult to discuss, then they need us more than ever. Thank you, Aspen Hope Center. We appreciate everything you do, and we will continue to be your support team.
The Aspen Hope Center says, connect, hope, and heal. It's a motto that you can live by.